Okay, so, you know, I once, talking to Ian at one point, I once heard him say, I'm not black, so I don't know what it's like to have to suffer from racism, and in a sense I totally understand exactly what he meant when he said that. What really gets me though is when, see, I live in a poor part of town, right? And I don't drive, I take public transport. And the thing that really riles me up, now I don't know if any of you guys get this as well, but every now and again you get somebody come up to you and say really nasty words about other people that maybe push in front of a line or something or another like that, and because I'm white they automatically think that I'm racist, and I hate that. I hate it with a passion. And so, well anyway, about a poem. Okay, I wasn't going to do this one today, but I'm feeling kind of passionate at the moment, so I'm going to. I switch on the kettle and think how helpless people can be. Black, white, Asian, bullied. This has to stop. Everyone is in denial. I've heard it too many times. I'm not black or Asian. I don't suffer racism. But I hear it from eminent scrap heaps. From turning black into white, from forced attitudes and not learned ones. I hear it from ones who see my white face and assume I'm racist too. No, this will never do. That's enough. We have to stop. We need to live as one. I haven't given this one a name, so you're just going to have to bear with me. What is colour? What is race? We all live on Earth in the same place. Are cats racist? Do they care if one is black and one is fair? Are charcoal clouds intimidated by snow? Are brown branches bothered by the green leaves that blow? Does the grey ground mind what colour pebbles are? Does a tiger's stripes offend the orange fur? Precious stones and metals all come from the earth. So why the hell does it matter what colour we are at birth? I wrote this one again. This one really was just something that, you know, you just sit there writing and something just comes to mind. You write it in 5 minutes. Okay, this one's called Colourblind. Autumn days are pretty with the changing of the leaves. It must be hard for the colourblind to not see the beauty of the trees. Lots of types of stones we have in golden rings. It must be hard for the colourblind to not see these beautiful things. Abundant birds in the garden, they fly across the sky. It must be hard for the colourblind to not see the colours of the magpie. Many different people in a city square. It must be nice for the colourblind to not see the colours there. It's just easy to put my book down. Okay, so I'm just going to read a couple off here. You know, it used to really get on my nerves when people, I get to different places, people are Greek from the phone and I'm doing exactly the same thing. So you're just going to have to bear with me. Okay, so it's not, as was pointed out earlier, it's not just black people or white people or Asian people that suffer racism, it's everybody. Who was it that said, I think it was, doesn't matter, that said, if you're white, it doesn't matter because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're English, you could come from anywhere. Right? So, well, this one is called Mary Rose. Now, to me, Mary was Irish. She wore a scarf and carried a bag. The villagers called her a dirty old hag. Her long dress, it freely flowed. Each short step was painful and slowed. Mary was the old dear's name, and everyone thought that she was insane. So harsh and hard were her features, but she lived alone with the woodland creatures. And many a night she sang till light, enjoying the moon, then slept till noon. And passers-by couldn't understand why Mary thought her life was grand. As happy as can be, she'd sit under a tree, making chains with flower stems and only stopping every now and then. She gave them away to people in town. They seldom accepted, just sat and frowned. Never accepted wherever she went. Away our Mary was always sent. Too fierce her looks, no one cared. No one approached her, they hadn't dared. Inside she loved and lived her life. She had no worries, no troubles, no strife. She didn't care what others thought. She didn't judge, she wasn't that sort. The flowering petals of the soft, sweet rose. Mary lived her life as she chose. Then one day, alone on a hill, for a minute the wind stood still. The golden flowers together they wept, when for the final time our Mary slept. And the villagers never knew what they'd got, and over time they'd all forgot. But the land where the green, green grass still grows will never forget their Mary Rose. Okay, so I think sometimes the trouble with society is that we try hard. Some people are racist by trying hard not to be racist. Do you know what I mean? Them still identifying people as being different because them trying not to be racist, which in my book is racist, if you get my drift, if that makes any sense. And sometimes we can really cause more harm than good by doing that. So I got a poem here, it's just a one stanza, very short poem, it's called Never Mind. Is it only the blind leading the blind? Can the world really be kind? If everyone says never mind, will it only be evil we find? I'm going to leave it at that.